People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. First thing that is popping in the news. We see that a whole lot of popo are in their feelings. They are in their feelings based on some survey that was done by a reputable company in Jamaica. Pretty much, the survey said that there's about 90+% no confidence in a Dr. Horace Chang. 90+% little or no confidence as it pertains to the Commissioner of Popo, Major Anthony Anderson. Likewise, the JC of Jamaica Constabulary Force. 90+%, 93 or 94, little or no confidence. Now, people, being a person that is on social media, I have conversations with a whole bunch of popo locally and overseas. A lot of popo that are in high posts, sensible popo, a lot of popo that are, I would consider, in my estimation, to be honest, hardworking, not the typical popo, not the run-of-the-mill popo. They're actually serious about solving crime, serious about their job. So I hold conversations with people like these. And whenever I do a video, them always link me and them say, boy, you know, stop doing bad. And people, they don't really take it personal. However, you know that I am the type of person that speak up on whatever I see that is wrong. Sometimes some of these popo, me not hear back from them. Sometimes a whole lot of them will still communicate. I would not say we are friends, but we communicate based on what I do and what they do. Pretty much we're on the same agenda. For see Jamaica be a better place. I am not going to say that I agree with everything that they do, vice versa. Them no agree with a lot of things that I do. However, I am doing my work and them I do for them work. Now, when the survey occurred, it is not coincidental that I was always talking about the popo whenever there's any sorts of incident in which I feel like persons were wrongly, either conned up, wrongly, Killed. Now, the latest incident, or one of the latest incidents that I spoke about, is this 15-year-old from New York came to Jamaica on Thursday. He was at a shop. Him get conned up. He got conned up in the leg. He was taken to the hospital and he is supposed to do surgery. The father came out, no sorts of answer from the popo, no sorts of answer from the commissioner. So therefore, he went to the U.S. authority, specifically U.S. Embassy, and they went contacted the hospital, rate, lele, blue, blah, bling. He is getting some sorts of results. So when I'm holding conversation with these people, meaning popo that I always hold conversation with, they are saying to me, I think that it is not right that 90%, in excess of 90% of people either have little or no confidence. It is not fair. And people, like coincidence, I also saw the chairman of the Popo Federation. He said that the government of Jamaica, the politicians, the MPs, they are supposed to get some of the blame. Now when him said that, I said to myself, what does he mean by that? Even though you are working under the commissioner, under the security minister, you are responsible for your own deeds. Whatever happens on the job, you should take responsibility for it. Now, people, for a couple of decades, I've been hearing that, listen, you know, say, Jamaica corrupt. Jamaica corrupt, not from just the popo them in the field, the popo them on the street, also the high command, and even worse, the politicians, the leaders of our country, meaning JLP and PNP. And I said to myself, no, sir, I've been hearing it, and it is hard for me to believe that the the corruption runs that. Well, it's not hard, but me just say, I am thinking that it might be over-exaggerated. However, people, based on conversations that I've had with people that lives overseas in the intelligence, meaning big time popo in America, them said to me, listen, we have a lot of these high-ranking popo in Jamaica that we really don't trust. We have a lot of politicians that the Border Patrol, immigration, they are looking into these politicians and top popo because they have more than enough evidence to say put a blacklist on these people. However, people, you know how the feds work. They work everything with time. Them do proper investigation. So therefore, whenever there's any sort of indictment, you know, said pretty much sign and seal. So therefore, it is in the making. So therefore, they themselves tell me without a shadow of a doubt that, listen, yes, it is deeper than meets the eyes. It is not just the popo on the street. It is also the top ranking ones, and it is orders that is coming down from the MPs, from the politicians, and even leaders. I am not going to say we are speaking about the current or present leaders of our country, our people in the opposition. Them just as politicians in general. So people, being a curious mind, I ask them what that mean. And them tell me, say, listen, based on information that they have, and people, this is not just popo overseas, this is local popo also, general consensus. Them tell me, say, listen, there is sometimes when we go on a mission and we know, say, listen, this man this man is the person of interest, this man is the suspect, this man is giving out the orders, this man is the Don. And when we go on operation with our squaddies, we get phone call when we hold the person, the suspect, and the phone call is coming from some top people in a politics, and say, listen, Lord, I want to turn a blind eye, make the one that go on. And people, this is not one time, this is not two times. This has been going on for a couple of decades. So people, my point is that it is running rampant. However, I am here to tell you that, listen, the powers that be, meaning international powers, they are watching you. So therefore, if you know, say, you're involved, if you know that you are doing wrong and you are running this country, running it down to nothing and making Jamaica one of the third or fifth worst, most dangerous place on planet Earth, make sure, say, you are ready when the rata can come, and it is coming, whether it is soon or later. Just like karma, that is how it moves. So people, put that to the side. The next thing that I was told why it is unfair when we hear, say, the popo military team goes on operation and you hear, say, people get caught up. And we are, say, innocent people. People, here is the facts. A lot of times, and people, I am not taking up for the popo because, you know, so them set me as the agent already, even though you know that that is not factual. So therefore, like I said, if you stand for nothing, you will believe just about anything. Pretty much you are brainwashed, brain DEAD. However, that is a story for our next day. What some of these popo are telling me is that, listen, when we go on operation, and people, this is different in America. Maybe in the Jamaican community, it is the same. However, when people hear Khan in America, in any other sorts of civilized place, first world country, them run the opposite direction. Whenever there's any sorts of operation in a Jamaica, whether a bad man, whether a popo versus bad man, the residents, when them hear the Khan, they are running towards the Khan because them want videotape, them want see where I go on, them love the passa, them love the mix-up. So pretty much what these officers are telling me is that, so what you think is going to happen when we and some gunman in a shootout, and you have the resident them fast and a run, I come be curious in the crossfire. When the gunman are pelted upon the officer have to defend themselves. So they are not, it is not like them see the civilians them in the middle and just start calling up. No popo in my SWL people, me don't go say none of them. But in the most cases, most popo are not going to see people in the middle and just start calling up. However, if you're running at the middle of some sorts of crossfire and you get hit, you cannot blame the popo. So people, I am just trying to be fair here. Me nah say, sometimes the popo, them not go for people. And sometimes they make mistake on the job. We are all humans. However, when they make mistake, it cause people to get hurt badly. Cause people to get paralyzed. It cause people to lose them life. So therefore, I just put that there, sir. And next thing that was brought to my attention is this. Listen, a lot of times when you hear people in the garrison say, listen, this man innocent, this man a good youth. It is not quite so. That person lives a double life. That person got several chances. That person was pre-warned on several occasions. However, people, sometimes your luck just run out. So therefore, sometimes the people that people are saying is a good youth, is a this, is a that. Them know him as a good youth. However, the popo might have caught him slipping before and made a wrong judgment and gave him a second chance, gave him a first chance. However, when them catch him again, seeing that him now learn, him a face the eradication squad, read between the lines. So people, like me say, it is almost impossible for people to be that bad, wherein you are a 90% little or no confidence. 90-something% people, nobody should be that bad, even the JCF, even Mr. Horace Chang, even the commissioner of Popo. So people, like me say, people feel how them feel, and if 90+% say, yeah, little or no confidence, it is scientific, but is it realistic? People, let me know what you think in the comment section. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.